Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I have a Valentine's Day look for you. It's a little bit more of a purple smoky eye because I noticed that when people do tutorials on here for Valentine's Day, it's always like pink or just like a really dark smoky eye with black or brown, and no one really ever does like purple looks. And I really like using purple eyeshadow over pink eyeshadow, and I just feel like it's more flattering on me with my eye color and my skin tone. So I'll just give you a little close-up. Hopefully my light doesn't wash it out too much. But if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so to get this look started off, all I've used so far on my face is my L'Oreal BB cream, and then I also use the True Match Creamy Concealer, and I also have Primer Potion in Sin by Urban Decay on. Okay, so the palette I'm using today is a Sephora palette, and it's from the Stargazer edition. And the main colors, I'm pretty much going to stick to these two. I've had this palette for a while, so that's why the colors are kind of dusty looking. So the first color I'm going to take is right here, and it's called Aurora. So I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my lid. And in the outer corner and into the crease, I'm going to take this second color right here, which is called Galaxy. And you just want to put that in the outer corner and start to bring it up to the crease. And then if you really wanted like a really subtle makeup look, you could just use those two colors just for a very subtle little bit of color on your eye. But if you want to build it up and make it a little bit more dramatic, I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. So now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and take my blending brush and just kind of blend it into the crease. Okay, and then now with my blending brush, I'm also going to go ahead and take this purple color called Orion. Just like, you just need a little bit of this because this is pretty intense. And I'm just going to kind of start to dab it in the outer corner, and then you just want to bring it into the crease. And this is just going to add a little bit more color to it. And then again, if you want to make this look a little less harsh, you can use more brown colors instead of the gray and black that I'm going to be using. Okay, so the next I'm going to take this color that's in the middle called Jupiter. It's nice and sparkly, has lots of glitter on it. You can also opt out for a more matte color if you want to. And again, I'm just going to sort of place this in the outer corner just to darken it up a bit. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. And then what I'm going to do is take a really big fluffy brush to blend this all together. See, it's nice, loose, really great for blending. Okay, and then if you want to add just like a little bit more darkness, you can take this black color. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be matte, and it's called Polaris. So I just dipped it in there once, tapping off the extra, and that's just like literally going to go into the outer corner like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the same big fluffy brush and just sort of blend that in together. And then I'm going to go over again with my highlight color in Heaven. Important key to every makeup look is to have nice blended eyeshadow, because you don't want something that's going to look too harsh, especially for Valentine's Day. You don't want to have like any harsh lines. Taking a little bit more of a smaller flat brush just to brighten up that inner corner. Sorry if you can hear noise in the background. My parents just got home. So I'm going to go ahead and put this under the eye as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and go back with this middle color here to put in the outer to middle part of the eye. Just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take just a little bit of that gray middle sparkle color right here for the very, very outer edge. And I barely even put my brush in there, because I don't really like having a lot of darkness or eyeshadow on my under eye. I like to keep it pretty light in that area. Okay, and then next for liner, I'm just going to go ahead and use a liquid liner. I haven't tried this one out yet. It's L'Oreal's super slim from the Infallible line. I just purchased this the other day. I haven't had a chance to try it, so nice felt tip. I'm going to go ahead and just do like a pretty thin line. This seems pretty nice. It's pretty nice thin, so you'll get a really precise line with this. You can go ahead and wing it out if you want to. I haven't really been into doing the, sorry, I'm like getting over a cold. Sorry, my voice is like going in and out. I really haven't been into wing liner lately. I think it's because I've been doing it for like the past year straight, so I've just been having a nice simple line around my eye. And I'm going to go ahead and do this to the other eye, and I'm going to add mascara, and I'll be back. Okay, so now that you have your liner and mascara done, by the way, I use two different mascaras. I use Too Faced Lashgasm. This really, I like use this to set the tone of my lashes, if that makes sense. I kind of use this as like a pre-mascara. It just like really separates your lashes, and I just like to use this to get them in place for how I want them to be. And then I use Diorshow Blackout to put on top of that, because it doesn't really thicken your lashes or really lengthen them. It's really good for separating them, and this will just add a lot of thickness and darkness to your lashes, so I really like using this on top. And then you can't forget about the rest of your face, and I really like to contour the crap out of my face, so I'm going to use my Nars bronzer in Laguna, and for that I just take this flat top brush. It's from e.l.f. It's their powder brush, and I just kind of go back and forth and then just put a line like right there where the hollow of your cheek is, and then I just kind of blend it out. And this step's important, especially if you're pale like me. It adds some color to your face. And then I just go up along my temples up here. I don't really go too much on my forehead just because, like, I don't know. I don't really like to do that. And then to define it a little bit more and more of a blush color, because I have like rosacea, so no matter what foundation or anything I put on my cheeks, they do tend to get a little bit pink throughout the day. It just happens. So I'm not really into using like super pinky toned blushes, because by the end of the day it's just too much. So I really love this Enzonian Clay from Tarte. It's exposed, and it's perfect. It's like perfect for contouring. It's like just the right, it has like a little bit of rosiness in it, so that makes it still good for a blush. And I really like using this Real Techniques brush. It's a little bit more tapered, so you get more of an exact line. Just swirl this around, and then again I just kind of trace like right where my cheekbone is, just under it, and then I will put this on my cheeks too. And then that helps have a little bit more of like a defined contour on your face. And then for highlight, I really like Nars Albatross, but I have also been trying out again from Tarte, from the Amazonian Clay. This is their highlighter. It's called Angelic, and it's pretty similar to Albatross, only Albatross is a little bit more of just like specifically just a shimmer, and it has like gold shimmer to it, but this is just an overall golden shine. Sorry guys, I can't ever talk. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use like a little bit of a bigger concealer brush just to put right on top of my cheekbone. And I also like to bring this down onto my cheeks a little bit because I don't use a blush, so I don't want it to be completely flat right here. And then if it was up to me personally, I wouldn't use any lip color or anything because that's just how I am. But for this video, I'm going to go ahead and use one of my favorite Rimmel lipsticks. This is in number 70. It's called Airy, and it's such a pretty color. And it's not like, it doesn't have too much pigmentation to it. It just gives you like a really nice shine to your lips. So I'll do like a swatch of it on my hand so you guys can kind of see. It's kind of similar to my lip tone, so that's why it doesn't really make that big of a difference on me. But this is it. This is my Valentine's Day look, so I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!